The escalation begins. On Tuesday, China fired back at President Donald Trump's threat to impose an additional 50% tariff on Chinese imports, declaring it would fight to the end to defend its interests. The Commerce Ministry labeled the U.S.'s so-called reciprocal tariffs as completely groundless, accusing Washington of engaging in unilateral bullying.
方滥施关税，严重侵犯各国的正当权益，严重违反世界贸易组织规则，严重损害以规则为基础的多边贸易体制，严重冲击全球的经济秩序稳定，是典型的单边主义、保护主义经济霸凌，遭到国际社会普遍反对。中方对此强烈谴责，坚决中国人不惹事，也不怕事。施压、威胁和讹诈不是同中方打交道的正确方式。中方必将采取必要措施，坚决维护自身正当合法权益。如果美方置两国和国际社会的利益于不顾，执意打关税战、贸易战，中方必将奉陪到底。
Trump's announcement came via Truth Social, where he warned that if China did not reverse its recent 34% tariff hike by April 8, 2025, the U.S. would implement the punitive 50% increase starting April 9th. He also terminated all talks with Beijing regarding trade negotiations. If enacted, these new tariffs would bring the total U.S. tariff rate on Chinese goods to a staggering 104%, combining previous levies imposed over fentanyl trafficking, 20%, and last week's 34% hike. This unprecedented move risks raising prices for American consumers and pushing China to deepen ties with other trading partners, such as the European Union. China has already announced retaliatory tariffs and hinted at further action. According to the Commerce Ministry, these countermeasures are aimed at safeguarding China's sovereignty, security, and development interests while maintaining international trade order. Beyond tariffs, experts suggest China has several tools at its disposal. Suspending cooperation on combating fentanyl exports to the U.S. Imposing higher quotas on agricultural imports like soybeans and corn. Targeting U.S. service sectors operating in China, including finance and law firms. Meanwhile, Hong Kong Chief Executive John Lee condemned the latest U.S. tariffs as bullying, emphasizing their destabilizing effect on global trade. To counteract the impact, Hong Kong plans to strengthen economic ties with mainland China, sign more free trade agreements, and attract foreign investment. TikTok, a symbol of geopolitical tensions. At the heart of the trade war lies TikTok, the wildly popular social media platform owned by China's ByteDance. It has become a flashpoint in the broader struggle for technological supremacy between the US and China. The Trump administration had been negotiating the sale of TikTok's U.S. operations to American investors, including Oracle and Blackstone, citing national security concerns. However, China swiftly blocked the deal, stating it wouldn't approve any sale unless the U.S. eased its tariff stance. Trump hinted that reducing tariffs could revive the negotiations, underscoring how tariffs serve as leverage in this high-stakes game. For China, the U.S. pressure on TikTok represents a larger effort to suppress Chinese technological advancement. Beijing views the forced sale as a violation of corporate sovereignty and an example of economic intimidation. Adding fuel to the fire, China has restricted exports of rare earth minerals, crucial components for U.S. tech industries. These materials are essential for manufacturing smartphones, electric vehicles, and military equipment. By limiting access, China aims to increase costs for American companies and amplify trade tensions. This move highlights the interconnectedness of trade disputes and technological competition. For the U.S., controlling digital platforms like TikTok is a strategic priority. For China, defending its tech sector is non-negotiable. As the trade war intensifies, American consumers are rushing to stock up on goods before potential price hikes take effect. Meanwhile, global stock markets, from Tokyo to New York, are growing increasingly volatile due to uncertainty surrounding the tariff battle. In 2024, the U.S.-China goods trade was valued at $582 billion, making China America's largest trading partner. However, the trade deficit stood between $263 billion and $295 billion, fueling calls for rebalancing. Yet, many analysts warn that Trump's aggressive tariff policies could backfire, harming U.S. businesses and households without achieving long-term goals. With both nations dug in, the US-China trade war shows no signs of slowing down. Whether through tariffs, TikTok, or rare earth minerals, this conflict underscores the deepening divide between the world's two largest economies. So, what do you think? Is Trump's strategy justified, or will it lead to unintended consequences? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on global politics, economics, and technology. Stay tuned, there's much more to come. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the US-China trade war and its global impact.